Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Marco, and today I'm going to show you how to make a procedural rock in Blender, specifically gneiss. This is just a subdivided cube with a shader that controls the displacement along its normals. So, let's jump right into Blender. Let's start by deleting everything. Open a shader editor area on the left and add a cube object to the scene. Add a new material. Switch to the Modifiers tab. Add a subdivision surface modifier and enable adaptive subdivision. Set the shade of the material to smooth. Switch to the Materials tab and set the displacement method to displacement only. Set the look to high contrast and decrease the exposure of the scene. Add a sky texture. And now we are ready to start creating our shader. Add an object coordinate node and connect an add vector math node. Add a noise texture. Increase the scale. This will be used for the white part of the rock. Let's use a map range to increase the contrast of the texture. Now add a mix color node and set the texture to the factor. Choose a yellowish color for the first color and a white color for the second one. Duplicate the mix color and set the second color to gray. Add a noise texture and increase its scale. Connect a map range to increase its contrast. Connect it to the factor of the mix color. Duplicate the mix color and set the second color to dark gray. Now add a noise texture with the following parameters. Add a mix color node set to add and connect both the object coordinate and the noise texture so we get a distortion map. Connect the distortion to a Voronoi texture node. Set it to N sphere radius. Add a color ramp node and copy the colors as shown. This is going to be used for the dark parts of the rock material for speckles. Add some color too, like dark pink for example, to add variation. Add a mix color node and connect the previously connected map to the second color. Multiply the object coordinate by 15 on the z-axis. Then connect it to a mix color node set to add. Also connect a noise texture. This will be used for distortion. Add a noise texture and connect the distortion to it. As you can see, we got a striped map, similar to the pattern we find on gneiss rocks. Use a map range node to increase the contrast. And connect it to the factor of the mix node. Connect the color map we created to the base color input of the principled node. Now for the roughness. Let's take the Voronoi and control its values using a map range. Connect it to the factor of a mix node. Also use this noise texture with a map range. In the end, connect it to the roughness of principled. Now we have to add a slight subsurface effect. To do so, we take the stripes map and connect it to the weight. Then we change the radius values so that red light passes more through the surface. For the displacement, let's add an add color node and connect the object coordinate. Also connect a noise texture to it so we have a distortion map. Add a Voronoi texture and set it to smooth F1. This gives us a nice base shape with smoothed edges. Connect the Voronoi to a power of 2 node. Multiply it all by a low number to avoid extremely displaced geometry. Add a displacement node and connect the map to the height. In the end, connect it to the displacement of the material output node. I forgot to set the dicing rate of the viewport to 2. Add a noise texture and increase its scale. Use a map range to control the contrast and connect it to the factor of this mix color. Add a noise texture. Increase its contrast with a map range. Multiply by a low number. Add it back to the previously created map. And here we go. You made it to the end. Thank you for following this video. I hope you found it helpful. Bye, and see you in the next one. Have fun.